Faith No More, the incredible vocal range of Mike Patton.
You enjoying the show so far?
I'm having a wonderful time.
They're a little different than your regular metal crowd or whatever you want to call it. No one really knows what they're about yet still, which is cool.
Introduction. What's going on, music lovers? Today we're diving deep into one of the most extraordinary vocal instruments in rock history. When we talk about vocalists who've redefined what's possible with the human voice, Mike Patton of Faith No More sits at the absolute pinnacle. This isn't just about hitting high notes or growling low. We're talking about a vocalist who literally possesses what many consider the widest documented vocal range in popular music. So buckle up, because we're about to explore the phenomenon that is Mike Patton's voice, the numbers that defy belief. Let's start with the jaw-dropping statistics. Mike Patton possesses a documented vocal range of 6 octaves, spanning from E-flat 1 to E7. To put this in perspective, the average singer has a range of just 2 octaves. That means Patton's range is literally 3 times what most vocalists can achieve.
Mostly you guys do, right? But you integrate it into a rock and roll setting.
This incredible range earned him recognition as having the greatest vocal range in popular music according to various vocal analyses. As a natural baritone, Patton can easily reach extremely low notes like A2, but his highs reaching F-sharp 7 can make even accomplished sopranos envious, as many experienced sopranos can't reach the 7th octave as he does. We're talking about a voice that can go from the deepest rumbles that you feel in your chest to stratospheric heights that seem to pierce through reality itself. The Faith No More Foundation. Faith No More formed in 1979, but their story with Patton began in 1988, when they replaced their original vocalist Chuck Mosley. A teenager from Eureka, California, took the gig with great reservations and little idea that he'd become an international rock star in the space of 12 months. At the end of 1990, The Real Thing achieved double platinum sales, and Faith No More found themselves profiled in Rolling Stone magazine and on bedroom posters throughout Europe, Australia, and the American continent.
How have Australian audiences compared to what you used to?
They're okay. Actually, a couple of our Sydney shows have been pretty tame, but we're training them, yeah. We're working on it.
The breakthrough single, Epic, showcased not just Patton's dynamic range, but his ability to seamlessly blend genres, something that would become Faith No More's signature. The technical marvel. What makes Patton truly exceptional isn't just the range, it's the diversity of techniques he employs. Patton's vocals touch on crooning, falsetto, screaming, opera, death growls, rapping, beatboxing, and scatting, among other techniques. Mike is known as a multi-octave and multi-purpose artist. He can sing rock, metal, even opera with precision and incomparable technique. This versatility isn't just impressive, it's unprecedented. During his time in Italy, he became familiar with the singing techniques of opera instructor Nicola Vacchi, self-teaching these methods for several years. The unconventional approach. Perhaps most remarkably, Patton is mostly a self-taught musician and cannot read or write notation. He has perfect pitch. It was only when he began consistently recording himself and listening to these recordings that he laid the groundwork to develop and refine his skills. While already a proficient singer, Patton is fond of manipulating his voice with effect pedals and diverse tools. This experimental approach means he treats his voice not just as an instrument, but as a sound laboratory. He's created everything from monster sounds for video games to operatic performances that would impress classically trained vocalists. Signature performances. Let's talk about some iconic moments that showcase this range. On Zombie Eaters, Patton uses the delicate edge of his pipes to great effect, but unleashes a terrific death metal roar in the transition from clean to distortion. In Caffeine, you can hear Patton's hyperventilating vocals and invigorating, bloodthirsty diatribes in the opening verse juxtapose his counter melodies with an ambitious run through the harmonic minor scales. These aren't just vocal acrobatics, they serve the emotional intensity of the music. Any fan of Patton knows that he's one of the most avant-garde and downright bizarre vocalists in metal history, capable of switching between half a dozen different singing approaches: screams, squeaks, grunts, growls, and straight-up beatboxing. This was perfectly demonstrated in a 2018 performance where he beatboxed Slayer's Raining Blood with a classical pianist, beyond Faith No More. While Faith No More brought Patton to prominence, his range has been showcased across numerous projects. With Mr. Bungle, Fantomas, Tomahawk, and countless collaborations, he's consistently pushed boundaries. He worked with Björk and beatboxer Razel on the album Medulla, and has performed classical works including Luciano Berio's Labyrinthus II. He has worked with such artists as Sepultura, Dan the Automator, John Zorn, the Dillinger Escape Plan, the Executioners, Merzbow, and many more. This isn't just genre hopping, it's genre creating. The critical recognition. The music world has taken notice of Patton's extraordinary abilities. A list published by Consequence of Sound based on vocal range acknowledged Mike Patton as the greatest singer of all time in popular music. Pop Matters regards him as one of the two most important rock frontmen of the 1990s alongside Kurt Cobain. Leading critic Greg Prato called Patton one of the most versatile and talented singers in rock music. Professional opera singer and vocal coach Elizabeth Jaroff has described him as monster vocal talent, noting how his performances showcase much of his incredible range. The lasting impact. Faith No More's influence extends far beyond their own recordings. The versatility and skill of Patton's vocals on the first Faith No More and Mr. Bungle albums were groundbreaking. Features that, along with the experimental rock instrumentations of his bandmates, inspired a generation of musicians that came after him. Artists such as Corey Taylor and David Draymond credit Faith No More as a source of inspiration for their own musical journeys. The band's ability to seamlessly fuse various genres has influenced countless musicians, allowing for greater experimentation and creative exploration. Conclusion. Mike Patton's vocal range isn't just a technical achievement. It's a complete reimagining of what's possible with the human voice. From the deepest growls to the highest screams, from operatic arias to beatbox rhythms, he's shown that vocals can be limitless. Faith No More may have been his launching pad, but Patton's voice has become a universe unto itself. What's your favorite Mike Patton vocal moment? Drop it in the comments below, hit that like button if this blew your mind, and subscribe for more deep dives into music's most extraordinary talents. Until next time, keep exploring the incredible world of music.